Graham, I think I'll pose the same question to you in terms of the technology shaping the way you guys distribute maybe logistically the food.
Yeah, so I think at the moment we still set up with the traditional distribution methods where we have a fleet of about 40 trucks delivering on a daily basis through to a range of about 350 customers. And I think we're in a space where that needs to change because of huge inefficiencies and the cost factors around that. And I think it's quite interesting, this disruptive distribution where effectively you need to link a grower and a consumer in the shortest and cheapest possible chain. And I think the inefficiencies that we're seeing in terms of distribution in the traditional methods is that stores want X amounts of product, they want it on their shelves, you pay a rebate for that, there's a waste factor which you're responsible for, and all of these add and erode to your bottom line. And I think you need to be a fairly big producer in order to make sure that you've got a profit at the end of the day. And I think if we can figure out more or different routes to market, or let me say routes to the consumer, I think there are huge benefits in actually trying to minimize those inefficiencies and improve profitability for producers.
How do you build trust? How do you sell it to them, this concept of yours?
Cool. So I think on our side, you could say there's two main stakeholders. It's the buyer of the produce and it's the farmer, right? And I think a lot of farmers have also lost trust in people coming to them and promising them the world, and then you disappear and you don't do anything for them. So I think that's the first part. And the way we started out was very small. We worked with a small group of farmers in Johannesburg, with the University of Johannesburg. And a lot of what we did was based off referrals. So we started with a group with maybe 50 farmers. It was based on referrals, and it just steamrolled from there. We didn't do any advertising. It was just the referral base, and I think that built a lot of trust. I think in our case, we've also been very strict on quality control. So I think a lot of platforms like ours fail because you think, okay, it's technology, you need to expand to 1 million users overnight across Africa, and it needs to be scalable. But the thing with the food business is that if you have one bad delivery, it ruins the integrity of your system. So we've had to take a very slow, painstaking approach to going out, visiting the farmers, vetting every farmer that comes onto our platform, making sure that the quality is there. If they don't have certification, how do we help them with that? And we've had to take that approach, but what it's done is it's built the trust where we've had one client where we've delivered to them every single week for the past 2.5 years, and they've never missed a week delivery. And that's because there's been a bit of a trust that's built on the system because of that, and that's how we kind of see ourselves growing as well in the future.
Us, we've used technologies that are sort of readily available and off the shelf in terms of like distribution management, making sure that we understand exactly what piece of produce is in which vehicle and where it is and how long it's going to take to get to our end user. So I think from there, from that perspective, we've just touched on it, but it's an area where there's a lot of growth that can still happen, and we can figure it out as the need arises for it. At the moment, I think our big thing is that through cold chain distribution, we struggle to get the product to the end user with the highest nutritional value. And if we can do that across the population, I think we'll have a lot less wastage. And at the moment, Graham touched on it, global wastage sitting at about 7.9 billion tons a year, and that equates to about $61 billion a year. And if we can, rather than wasting that, getting it to, because on a global scale we produce enough food to get it to everyone that needs it, but it's about getting it to them with the highest nutritional value.
And do you guys have apps that people can use, and are they readily available? And it's sort of the same question posed to Amy: how long did it take for you to find a suitable fit to a suitable app?
Yeah, so it's something that we still playing with. I think on the daily fruit side, we've got we've implemented software and apps available to our customers where they can order online, track their orders, but it's taken a while to get the whole market used to the software. From a blender side, that's been around for a while. Guys understand when their order's received, when it's been processed, when it's been packed, when it's been delivered, and that I think we've seen the appreciation from our customer, on a high level for something for that kind of information.